in the Parker School District in South Dakota found out that they did not have school. They had a talking hot dog give them the news via video. And I was just thinking, if you had Mr. Hot Dog deliver important news or bad news, I guarantee people would listen up. I'm just wondering if anyone else has an experience like this. We're going to go first to Erin, who is a real live mom. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning.
Whose mom are you?
I'm Riley and Dean's mom, and they're going to be super excited that I got to talk to you this morning.
Yay! All right. So you do not live in South Dakota, so you have not been introduced to Mr. Hot Dog yet. But
I don't.
You've got another story of something unusual delivering important information so that people wouldn't forget it.
Yes, I do. So Riley, I asked him to we read a lot of books, and he had a stack of books, and I asked him to take them back to his bedroom. And he got to his bedroom door, and he dropped the books, and he ran back into the living room like something had scared him. And he sat down on the couch, and he said, Mom, I have a new thing that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of heart disease. And apparently they had watched a video in gym class about the dangers of heart disease, and heart disease was portrayed by a floating head.
Whoa!
And
wait, they, like, the heart disease personified? It was like, hi, I'm heart disease. This floating head?
Yeah, like it was the bad guy in the little cartoon show, and it was like he said it looked kind of like a floating face and kind of like a ball, but he really didn't like it, and he felt like it was there kind of waiting for him.
Oh, no! Well, how old is Riley?
Riley is 7.
It doesn't matter. That would terrify me and give me nightmares.
I agree. I thought that was also a little worrisome, so we worked out a plan. We have a German Shepherd, so I'm a dog trainer. That's my job.
Yeah.
And we have a German Shepherd who really loves to play ball. That's her reward when she does stuff. And so he realized that if it looked kind of like a ball, that our German Shepherd, Akari, would probably want to play with it. So he decided just to take her with him when he was worried about that. And then if she saw it, she would think it was a ball, and she would take care of it for him.
Heart disease. Wow. Not a common fear among many 7-year-olds.
No, I think he was more worried that it was a floating head.
Yeah. When it looks like a floating, scary head, he'll never forget that. He will never think of heart disease the same way ever again. Wow.
I don't think I will either.
That is unbelievable. So while I have you here, you dropped in that you were a dog trainer. Tori, we've got a dog trainer on the line.
I know. I'm thinking of what we have to ask her.
Tori's a major dog lover. She tries to adopt dogs, like, on the street.
No, don't make it sound weird.
It's a little weird.
I just love dogs.
It's not weird. I do that too, Tori.
Any tips that you need from our dog training mom? Not that she's offered, but we're going to ask her anyway.
Okay. Erin, you can send me a bill for this. I know this is your important time. Sometimes my dog Nala, she's a little miniature pinscher, and sometimes she tries to make dinner for me. And I keep telling her, Nala, you don't have thumbs. You can't even reach the counter. I don't know how you're thinking you're going to flip this omelet.
Yep.
But I think she's coming to the point in her life where she wants to participate and assist in the making of, our meals. So how do I know if she's ready for this responsibility?
Yeah. How do you know when your dog's ready to cook?
Well, I think that we kind of have to remember that dogs, even when they're grown-ups, you got to think of them like maybe 3 or 4-year-old children. So sometimes even when they think they're ready to do something, they maybe need to do some practice first. And so what I did for my boys when they were really little is I bought kind of toy cooking stuff. And they have lots of that stuff. You can go to websites on the internet and even in pet stores and maybe get her own little omelet or her own little doggy cooking stuff, and she can practice with that while you make dinner.
Genius.
That's a great idea, Tori. So Nala is, think of her as a 3-year-old. She's not old enough to cook by herself yet, but she is old enough to poop on the toilet. So, so just draw the line there, okay, Tori?
Is it possible to toilet train dogs? I'm just wondering.
Yes.
Really?
Have you ever done it?
Yes. I haven't because I mainly have big dogs, and it's really, really hard for them to do that. But if you have a little dog, like a miniature pinscher, they sell this contraption that's mainly used for cats that sits on top of your toilet, and it teaches them how to go on the toilet.
Wait, that means you can... Go ahead.
I trained a big dog how to flush the toilet. So it's really hard to train a little dog how to flush the toilet because it's really kind of heavy. Some flushers are a little bit hard to push on.
Whoa! Well, Nala's a little dog, so I would train her to use the toilet before, and then you have got to flush it for her, Tori.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow! You learn something new every day. Can you be the official dog trainer of the Absolutely Mindy show?
Oh my gosh, that's like my dream job. I would love to do that.
Raising dogs
anytime.
and raising kids. What's harder to train?
Oh, kids, because dogs potty train faster.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for calling, Mom, and say hi to Riley and Dean for us.
I will. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye. All right. Wow. You know, every day we come out, we start the show, and we have no idea. We've got nothing planned. No, we do. But we have no idea where it's going to take us.
Who let the dog